For an adventure, my name is Tesla, and I'll be your tour guide for the first half of your tour. Yep, Tesla. Alright, our driver today is Ken. Everybody say hi, Ken. Alright. I do have a few safety rules before we make our way up to the safari. Number one, please stay in your seats with your seatbelts fastened at all times. It does get pretty bumpy. We don't want anyone going anywhere. We don't want you guys to hurt yourself. As all those turtles are animals if you're reaching after them. And lastly, if you have a cell phone or camera, feel free to take as many pictures as you would like. Just be aware if you drop it over the side of the vehicle, we cannot stop and pick it up. And I can't promise we'll get it back at the end of the day without some chew marks for my animals, if you get it back at all. I was not. Why? Did you guys come last summer? Ah. Well, I'll be the best tour guide you guys have had. Alright, so we're going to make our way into the safari now. Now this area, you will see some of our Uganda and black buck. You can take a good look at them now, but you're going to learn about them later on in your tour. I don't think we're selling them here, but I'm sure you could get them from somewhere else. What's up? What do you mean, from here to here? Well, there's actually like grates in between the openings, so they can't get over it. Oh, we just go around them. Yep. Alright, so in our American part of the tour, this is home to our North and South American animals. It's actually pretty hard. About to balance. So coming up on your left-hand side, you're going to see our fallow deer. Now, does anybody know what cartoon character our fallow deer is? That's right, Bambi. This is the original deer that Bambi was drawn after. Even though both of Bambi's parents are mule deer, they're a little bit different than white-tailed deer in the fact that they keep their spots their whole lives. So white-tailed deer only have them when they're babies. So they're cute forever, right? Babies are brown. Antelope's a good guess.
So many deer.
Oh, you're really chilling out with the deer?
Alright, so on your left-hand side, you're going to see our American bison. Contrary to belief, not photographed, buffalo and bison are two separate species. He's shedding. Now, American bison did almost go extinct in the 1900s. We only had about 200 to 300 left, but thanks to conservation efforts, they were able to bring their numbers back up into the 10,000. And now you'll see them plastered all over places like Wyoming. They weigh about 2,000 pounds. Babies will be orange in color and slowly dull to that brown color you see their parents are. On your left-hand side in the water, you'll see our Roosevelt elk. Now, males will have antlers, females will not. They also grow velvet on their antlers, which gets pretty itchy, so they like to scratch it off on our trees. Hence the reason all of our trees have cages around them. They'll also lose their antlers when testosterone levels are higher. What? Is that new?
Yeah.
Relatively, I guess. Uh-oh. We stopped. I don't know.
This must be the part where the jaws come.
No, we're not stuck here. Stop doing
Just kidding, we're not stuck.
I like the one buffalo
The
here.
water's green because they put stuff in it to keep it clean. It doesn't actually, it's not actually that color. Although this is New Jersey, so a lot of our water is green. But that's actually cool. We actually did that to mess with the accent. So the birds are the rhea. Now rhea are a bird indigenous to South America. They are members of the rat-tailed family. So that they can't fly. They are related to the ostrich and emu. Yeah. They are the rhea. Now when they're ready to lay eggs, they lay about 20. They leave all the work up to the males and just incubate them for 40 days. They will weigh about 50 pounds and they come up to speeds about 35 miles per hour. So we are going to make our way into Africa's self-drawn largest land mammal, the African elephant. That's actually how they spell it in Africa.
That means he is
It's like a Jurassic Park.
I
I forget what the language is, but it's spelled like that. Maybe, yeah. So on your right, you will see one of our ostriches, the largest bird in the world, standing about 8 feet tall. Fastest bird in the world, getting up to speeds of about 50 miles per hour. And largest egg layer in the world, laying eggs 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. The males will be black and white color, and females will be gray, and they also can't fly. On your left-hand side, we will see our African elephants. With ears shaped like Africa, both males and females have tusks, unlike Asian elephants. Only the males have tusks. And on your right-hand side, you'll see our white rhinos. White rhinos get their names from their wide mouths. So we went to Africa, wanted something like white, so they named them white rhinos. However, they're no different in color than the black rhino. What's your question?
You should break them.
No, it's really hard to cross species like that,
Wow.
and they're a lot bigger. So they do. That's true. They have to be genetically the same to make. So white rhinos, those horns on their faces aren't true horns. They're made of keratin, the same stuff in your hair and nails. They weigh about 2 tons. They come up to speeds about 30 miles per hour. Now, elephants do work in a matriarch type of system. That means one female leads them in at night and back out in the morning. Our matriarch of the group is Lucy. She's 58 years old and has been here since the park opened in 1974.
Wow.
Here's Depot.
Now you will start to see our grand zebras coming up. Now if you look at their stripes, you'll notice that their stripes aren't actually black. They start off light brown, get darker as they get older, with another color turn black. They also work like a fingerprint works for humans, meaning their stripe pattern is ever the same. That's how we tell each other apart, and that's how we tell them apart. They are white with brown stripes. White with brown. I know, the debate.
That's gonna be your friend tomorrow. Hey, you're looking at like what's your number?
No, shrink it. This is right, bro.
This man said to swing your digits my way.
Now you will see a baby zebra on your right hand side. The reason they're so big is because within 15 minutes of being born, they need to be able to walk, and within an hour be able to run, or else they're left behind by their herd.
I'll be back.
On your left hand side, you're going to see our marabou stork. His name is Frederick Petrovich because he looks like an angry Russian guard. He stands about 4 feet tall, has a wingspan of about 8 feet. Normally a scavenger in the wild. He just gets meatballs straight from the warden's hands. If they drop it on the ground, he won't eat it. He doesn't believe in the whole 5-second rule thing. On your right, those are Asian water buffalo. They do spend 80% of their time in the water, and their milk is often used for things like liquid butter because it has a higher fat content than that of regular cattle. Lots of our African host stock. Hey, Marie. I like your shoes. Cheetah print. On your left-hand side, you're going to see Mom and Dad ostrich and their 2 baby ostriches. The mom is the gray one, the dad is the black and white one. And the baby in the back and baby in the front.
Hey. Oh.
Now you will see a peacock coming up on your left-hand side. Now peacock feathers actually come from their shoulders, not from their rear ends. And they are a bird that can fly. Yeah? Not very well, but they can fly. On your left-hand side, you'll see some of our common eland. Largest antelope in Africa. They stand about 6 feet tall. They have those white stripes on their side to help them blend into their normally grassy environments. And because they're so large, their running and jumping capabilities aren't the best. He just wants you to see the animals. Also on your left-hand side, you'll see our ellipsis waterbug. These guys are well known for the cute little targets on their rear ends, and also the fact that they spend most of their time in the water because they actually have fur that repels the water. So it helps them out a lot.
Jump in that plane on YouTube. Jump in that
Okay, so that was one of our moms, but she's pretty jealous of the other 2 babies over there, so we have to keep them separate. So coming up on your left-hand side, you're going to see the eastern crown crane. These guys are the national bird of Uganda, and they're well known for those beautiful golden crowns that sit atop their heads.
Wait.
He said that's orange.
I'm telling.
What is that? That's a hard candy, right? That's a jaw buster. You about to bust me your jaw? Yo, he about to get a jaw buster.
Oh, that's RJ over there. He's actually our southern brown hornbill, and he's a carnivore, so he can eat anything up to a rabbit.
Oh my god. That guy right there. He can eat a
Also on
rabbit.
your left-hand side in the back, you'll see some of our greater kudu. Second largest antelope in Africa. Male will grow huge antlers that takes him 6 years to get 2.5 twists in his antlers. They are closely related to the common eland. As you can see, they have the same white stripes on their side. You can see the male 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 greater kudu on your right. Those beautiful horns. You also see our scimitar horn oryx. These guys are actually extinct and allowed only exist in places like ours. They're actually all hunted for their scimitar blades.
Yo, that ain't gonna beat the shit out of me, boy. Zoom in.
Oh, that picture's perfect.
Now you want to see our reticulated giraffes hanging out. Reticulated giraffes get their names from that beautiful reticulated coat pattern. They have 25-pound hearts that pump all the blood up through their 6-foot necks to their brains with extremely high blood pressure, so when they go down to drink, all that blood goes up to their heads. Now we are going to make our way up to Camp Aventura. Up here you can feed our giraffes. You can see our baby bear cubs, our giant eater, all of our birds and reptiles, our owls. Take a look at our interactive yard. Grab a bite to eat or use the restrooms. So you're going to get off here, take as much time as you need to explore, and then go hop back on the truck that will be waiting for you on the other side to take you on the second half of your tour.
He has my money.
I do want to thank you guys for taking your tour with me today. You guys are a wonderful audience, and please enjoy your time up here at camp. Alright, so on to the second half of our tour. Next, we do have bears. On your right hand side, you'll see some of our red lushway along their hind legs and front legs, helps them get through marshy environment. You also see our red and white Anchovy cattle. These guys are known for having the largest true horns of any mammal, spanning 6 feet from tip to tip. They can also circulate blood through those horns to help keep you cool on the hotter days. Is a hill coming up?
Right. That was scary, guys. I'm about to run away.
Grasslands. On your right there, you'll see our white-tailed newt. These guys did go extinct in the wild, but not thanks to conservation efforts, they were able to bring their numbers back up to 10,000 and reintroduce them into the wild. The little guys with the curly horns in the back, those are our black buck. Now all the black buck in this area are males because they travel in bachelor herds. They'll start off light tan, get darker as they get older. Alpha male will be darkest from nose to tail. Now this all white anthrop is our addax. Now addax are commonly known for giving us the myth of the unicorn because when they stand sideways it looks like they have one long curly horn. They also turn all white towards the spring and summer so they can absorb less heat and stay cool. We don't have any unicorns, unfortunately. I wish we did. What? Who knows? I don't know. I can't say I've ever seen one. But I guess they could be real.
I'll slap before y'all. Yeah.
Can't touch him. You can take a nice, good looking.
I didn't touch nobody. Me?
Holy crap.
Yo, why you so close, cuz? Yo, cuz,
Alright, so we're gonna make our way over to King's Land. This is gonna be home to our Lions.
I'm a Rasta, yeah? What's my catchy stuff? What? Quiet. Yo, take him off. Can we stop so we can get out?
Gosh, it is. Because they don't really harm any other animals. So we let them go most places. You don't let them go in the bears, the tigers, the lions, or... Yeah. They are restricted a little bit, but less than everybody else. There's only so much we can do. So the difference between a male and female lion, males have the manes, females do not. The darker and the thicker that mane is, the more likely the alpha male, because they have more protecting their throat when they're fighting for that alpha position. These guys can sleep up to 21 hours a day. The reason they can do that is because they expend so much energy when they hunt in the wild. They need to sleep the rest of the day off. However, I'm not sure males have an excuse. Females do all the hunting and they eat last. Now, lions roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. That's the one rest of kind of danger or of location. Also weigh anywhere from 200 to 400 pounds. So we're going to make our way into Black Bear Ridge from your Black Bears. Now coming into Black Bear Ridge, you'll notice that there aren't any bears between us and the bears. That's because black bears are pretty docile there, so we're not too worried about them doing anything too crazy.
He's standing up.
As we swing around the curve, on your right hand side, you'll see a mom and her 3 cubs. The black bears do come in 4 different colors: black, brown, blue, and blonde. Who needs gray in animal world? I have no idea why. But on your left hand side, as we swing around this curve, you'll see a mom and her 2 cubs.
Hey, what was the name of that movie with the...
95% of the time they're black. The other 5%, I don't know. I can't explain everything.
Oh, look, they shooting at 30.
Oh!
So cute.
Now they're making up.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Now coming up on your left-hand side, you'll see this pond is green. It's actually green for a reason. We cover in duckweed. Now, duckweed is a favorite of our bears. It tastes like candy to them, but it also gives them a great protein. So it's a good compromise between us and the bears. Now, black bears inhabit 49 out of their 50 states. The only reason they don't live in Hawaii is because they can't swim that far. They also are great climbers and weigh about 200 to 400 pounds. Now swinging around on your right, all the way in the back, you'll see our Chilean flamingos. These guys are the smallest type of flamingo. They start off with gray, clear color, and then they turn pink because of all the shrimp crustacean they eat. Has a protein called keratin in them, which turns in that color. Terra Ursus, this is home to our brown bears, which are all brown. Alrighty. When coming into brown bear, you will notice that there are are barriers between us and the bears. That's because brown bears are closely related to the grizzly bear, a much more aggressive bear. In the first area are going to be two sisters. And in the second area will be a mom and her two children. They are brother and sister. Now usually come stay with mom till about 3 years of age in the wild. Here they stay with mom till about 5, and then we reintroduce them to the rest of the bears. On your right hand side, you'll see a mom and her two boys. The boys are pretty big because Dad was the largest bear that we ever had. And they're only about 6 months older than the bears you just saw.
Hi, bear.
Now they are a little larger, with the two bears weighing anywhere from 400 to 800 pounds. They're also not as great climbers as our black bears. They have more straight claws, which doesn't aid them too much in getting up and down trees easily. The extra weight doesn't help either. Now they do love to spend time in or around the lake area, so you often see them around there.
The bears are in the lake.
We do hide anything from logs to hubcaps down there for them to play with.
Hanging out in the lake, being a bear.
Coming up on your left-hand side, you're going to see two special bears. These guys were actually born as den mates together, but they were born during a very bad winter storm. So their den got flooded. To keep them from drowning, the wardens had to take them out. But once the wardens touched them, others wouldn't take them back. So we actually hand-raised them here at Six Flags. And now they are our success stories, Spot and Scarlet. Spot has no spots and Scarlet has a spot. Oh, I think they were hiding in the lake there. Now we are going to make our way to the New Jersey Sanctuary. Now this is where we promised the state of New Jersey in 1974 that we were going to protect the wetlands of New Jersey. So you can look out for some New Jersey natives such as white-tailed deer, birds, and turtles. But we actually are going to go through it pretty quickly so we can get over to Australia for you guys. Alright, so we're going to make our way into the Australian part of our truck. Also known as Didgeridoo Pass, we're going to see some of our red kangaroo here as well as some of our emu. Some of our red kangaroo. Males will be red, females will be gray. They are the largest species of kangaroo. They can hop up to 30 miles per hour, and they often use their tails as stabilizers when they're walking along. their eggs when they lay them. They're the only bird with a calf muscle. And if you saw the movie Jurassic Park, they did use the Eden walk for the walk of the Velociraptor in the movie. Like, makes sense because birds are the closest living relatives to dinosaurs. Also on your left, more kangaroo. Baby kangaroos are called joeys, and when they're about the size of a lima bean, they crawl their way into the mother's pouch and spend the rest of their time there. So we are going to make our way into Tigris asiana. This is going to be home to our two types of tiger species, the Bengal and the Siberian.
Nah, you would have came to rectangle.
Now Bengal tigers come in 4 different color patterns, black and orange, the most traditional. Orange on orange, also known as a butterscotch tabby color. Black and white, which we're going to see in a second. And white on white there, so in the world only about 10 exist that we know of. On your right, you'll see our black and white Bengal. Now, usually Bengal tigers weigh anywhere from 200 to 400 pounds. However, Kirill there weighs about 525 pounds. Yak on your left-hand side, commonly used for racing in Tibet, and their milk is highly prized in certain countries. And as we come around on your right, you'll see 2 more of our Bengals, a black and orange and a black and white. Now usually tigers are solitary animals, however, if they are raised together, they don't mind living together. As we swing around on your left-hand side, you'll see the larger of our 2 cats, the Siberian, weighing anywhere from 400 to 600 pounds. They only come in the 1 color pattern, and that's the black and orange. Now, tigers are what we would call crepuscular, meaning they can hunt at dawn and dusk. The reason they can do that is because they only need 1/6 of the light that we need to see, so their eyesight is much better. They can also move 1 ear at a time to work like a radar system, so that also helps them out with their hunting as well. Now, tigers are critically endangered in the wild at the turn of the century at about 10,000, so we're on about 3,200. Because of things like poaching and deforestation of palm oil trees. Palm oils are something you find in everyday products. If we just switch over to products that use vegetable oils, we can help save this beautiful species. So we are going to be leaving the safari. We can wave bye to all of our animals, seeing us our way out. And you can wave to Jen as well. And make sure you ask any questions you have as we make our way back to base. Alright guys, I want to thank you for taking your tour with me today. You guys were a wonderful audience. I did hope you enjoyed your tour, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Six Flags.